meaning white eye, is a dojutsu originating from the Otsutsuki clan, and most prominently associated with the Hyuga clan. It's one of the revered three great dojutsu, alongside the Sharingan and the Rinnegan. The Byakugan grants its users a nearly 360-degree field of vision, excluding a small blind spot near the back of the neck, making it invaluable for both combat and reconnaissance. This dojutsu allows its user to see through solid objects, detect hidden enemies, and observe the chakra network within a person's body, enabling precise attacks on critical points to disrupt or block the flow of chakra, thereby incapacitating opponents. This capability is integral to the Hyuga clan's gentle fist fighting style, where every strike targets an opponent's internal chakra system. Neji Hyuga, a prodigious user of the Byakugan, used it during the Chunin exams to dismantle his opponent's defenses with techniques like the 8 trigram 64 palms, delivering rapid strikes that sealed off their chakra points. Hinata Hyuga, another skilled user, evolved her own unique techniques, such as the protective 8 trigram 64 palms, which allowed her to use the Byakugan defensively, creating barriers of chakra that shielded her and her allies from incoming attacks. The Byakugan's versatility extends beyond combat, as it is also used for long-range surveillance, infiltration, and information gathering, making it one of the most practical and tactical dojutsu in the Naruto world. The Jogan, or Pure Eye, is a rare and mysterious dojutsu that appeared exclusively in Boruto Uzumaki, linked to the Otsutsuki clan's unique powers. The Jogan is characterized by its light blue color and a darkened sclera, while the manga depicts it as featureless with a faint pupil. The Jogan grants the user the ability to perceive the flow of chakra, including the chakra pathway system, allowing Boruto to detect changes in chakra flow and anomalies in his opponents. This dojutsu can also sense and interact with dimensional rifts, providing a significant advantage against enemies who use space-time ninjutsu, such as the Otsutsuki. During battles, the Jogan often acts involuntarily, offering Boruto enhanced perception and the ability to anticipate and counter attacks that would otherwise be undetectable. Its full potential and origins remained largely unexplored, but it's hinted that the Jogan holds a deep connection with the cosmic battles involving the Otsutsuki clan, suggesting that Boruto's destiny is intertwined with the celestial beings. This ability's unique powers indicates that it may evolve further as Boruto learns more about his heritage and the true nature of the Jogan's abilities. Apparently, unique to other dojutsu, the wielder retains full sight and access to its power, even if its eye's natural state is damaged. The Ketsu Ryugan, meaning Blood Dragon Eye, is a dojutsu unique to the Chinoiki clan, recognized by its distinctive red color, often described as eyes as red as blood. This dojutsu grants its user powerful genjutsu abilities, and enabling them to manipulate and control liquids with high iron content, such as blood. The Ketsu Ryugan's power can be used to create illusions that are difficult to distinguish from reality, allowing the user to disorient and incapacitate their foes. Additionally, the ability to control blood provides a deadly advantage in combat, as the user can manipulate their own blood to form weapons or armor, and even control the blood within their enemies to restrict their movements or cause internal damage. Chino, a notable user of the Ketsu Ryugan, demonstrates its fearsome potential by manipulating blood to create deadly attacks and employing genjutsu that would trap entire groups of opponents in massive illusions. The Ketsu Ryugan's versatility and destructive capabilities have earned it comparisons to the three great dojutsu, highlighting its status as a powerful, though less common ocular technique in the Naruto world. The Kokugan, or Black Eye, is a dojutsu used by Ishiki Otsutsuki, and later by Kawaki through his Kama. This dojutsu is distinguished by its black pupil that glows gold when activated, with a wheel-like pattern featuring 8 spokes radiating from the center, set against a gold iris. The Kokugan provides advanced space-time manipulation abilities, including the power to shrink objects and the user themselves at will. This shrinking ability allows the user to avoid attacks by minimizing their size to microscopic levels, store objects in a separate dimensional space, and then restore them to their original size when needed, often catching opponents off guard. Additionally, the Kokugan allows for instantaneous shrinkage and expansion of objects, enabling strategic deployment of weapons or other tools in the heat of battle. Ishiki's mastery of the Kokugan was evident during his battles against Naruto and Sasuke, where his ability to shrink and expand objects made him a formidable opponent who could evade even their most powerful attacks. The Sharingan, meaning Copy Wheel Eye, is the iconic dojutsu of the Uchiha clan, and one of the most recognized and feared abilities in the Naruto world. This dojutsu grants its users enhanced visual perception, allowing them to read an opponent's movements, predict their actions, and copy nearly any ninjutsu, genjutsu, or taijutsu that they observe, provided that they have the necessary skill to replicate it. The Sharingan's ability to foresee and replicate techniques is not limited to simple movements, but extends to complex jutsu, making it a versatile tool in combat. The Sharingan also enables the user to cast powerful genjutsu that can manipulate an enemy's senses, creating illusions that are indistinguishable from reality, and disorienting opponents to gain the upper hand in battle. Each stage of the Sharingan's development enhances the user's capabilities, starting with the 1-Tome Sharingan. At this initial stage, the Sharingan enhances the user's visual clarity, allowing them to see chakra and perceive basic movements more clearly. This stage grants a preliminary level of prediction and copying, enabling the user to react to simple attacks and mimic basic techniques. As the Sharingan evolves to the 2nd Tome, the user's perceptual abilities increase significantly, allowing them to track faster and more complex movements. The 2-Tome stage improves the user's genjutsu capabilities and enhances their ability to copy more advanced techniques, making them even more formidable in battle. The Sharingan's full maturation is reached at the 3-Tome stage, where the user's visual perception is nearly flawless, allowing them to predict an opponent's movements with high precision. This stage unlocks the full potential of the Sharingan's copying and genjutsu abilities. The 3-Tome Sharingan also enhances the user's ability to see through illusions, detect traps, and anticipate enemy strategies. Kakashi Hatake, despite not being an Uchiha, used this Sharingan to gain the title of Copy Ninja, mastering over 1,000 jutsu and earning a reputation as one of the most skilled and versatile shinobi of his time. Sasuke Uchiha's mastery of the Sharingan played a crucial role in his battles against numerous powerful foes, from his early encounters with Zabuza and Haku to his eventual confrontations with Itachi and Kaguya. The Sharingan's legacy is deeply intertwined with its history and fate of the Uchiha clan, serving as both a symbol of their power and the tragic curse that often accompanies it. The Mangekyo Sharingan, meaning Kaleidoscope Copy Wheel Eye, is an advanced form of the Sharingan that awakens only in Uchiha who have experienced profound emotional trauma, such as witnessing the death of someone close. This dojutsu unlocks unique abilities that vary from user to user, reflecting their individual emotional states and personal experiences. Notable abilities of this dojutsu include Tsukiyomi, a powerful genjutsu that allows the user to manipulate time and space within their target's mind, inflicting days of psychological torture in just a few moments. Another prominent ability is Amaterasu, black flames that burn anything they touch and cannot be extinguished by conventional means. The Mangekyo Sharingan can also grant access to Susanoo, a colossal humanoid avatar that provides unparalleled offensive and defensive capabilities, acting as a shield and a weapon for the user. Each Susanoo is unique to its user, and starts out as a skeleton if the user is inexperienced, and then evolves to a fully formed being. The Mangekyo Sharingan's abilities, however, come at a significant cost. The overuse of these powers gradually deteriorates the user's vision, eventually leading to blindness, unless they obtain another Mangekyo Sharingan from a close relative, evolving it into the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Once this is achieved, the user can utilize their unique powers without any fear of causing damage to their eyes with every use. The Rinnegan, meaning Samsara Eye, is often hailed as the most exalted among the 3 great dojutsu, with powers that transcend life and death, and are believed to be bestowed upon those destined to either save the world or bring about its destruction. Characterized by its distinctive centric ripple pattern, the Rinnegan grants the wielder access to the 6 paths technique, which encompass a range of abilities that can influence all aspects of combat, strategy, and even the nature of reality itself. Each path provides a unique power. The Deva path grants the user control over gravitational forces, allowing them to attract or repel objects and people. This ability can be used to create devastating attacks, such as Shinra Tensei, or Almighty Push, to flatten entire villages, or Chibaku Tensei, Planetary Devastation, to imprison targets within a massive sphere of earth and rock. The Asura path allows the user to augment their body with mechanical enhancements, transforming parts of themselves into advanced weaponry, such as missile launchers, extra limbs, or even additional faces. The Human path grants the ability to read the minds of others by physically touching them, extracting information directly from their soul. This path also has the power to straight up rip out an opponent's soul, instantly killing them. The Animal path provides the power to summon a variety of giant animals and creatures that obey their user's command. These summons can be used for combat, reconnaissance, or as additional layers of defense. The Preta path enables the user to absorb chakra from any form of ninjutsu, effectively rendering many jutsu useless against them. This ability can also drain the chakra from living beings, incapacitating them by absorbing their life force. The Naraka path allows the user to summon the King of Hell, a spectral entity that can be used to interrogate and judge individuals. It has the power to repair damaged bodies and extract the truth from captives by consuming their life force if they lie. The Outer Path, which is the 7th and final path, grants the Rinnegan user dominion over life and death, enabling them to revive the dead, control the corpses of fallen warriors using chakra receivers, and even manipulate the black rods that disrupt chakra flow in others. The Rinnegan's combination of offensive, defensive, and strategic capabilities make it a formidable tool in the hands of those who can wield its immense power. Nagato, under the guise of pain, uses the Rinnegan to destroy Konoha, and even brings the dead back to life after his confrontation with Naruto. Sasuke Uchiha's Rinnegan, further enhanced by its ability to switch places with objects and people, provided him with tactical flexibility that allowed him to match the likes of Kaguya and other celestial beings. The Rinne Sharingan, meaning Samsara Copy Wheel Eye, is a dojutsu that predates both the Rinnegan and the Sharingan, embodying the combined powers of these two legendary eyes. It's characterized by its red sclera and iris with a ripple pattern spreading across the eyeball and containing 9 tome, symbolizing its connection to ultimate power and control over reality. The Rinne Sharingan grants access to powerful techniques, including the Infinite Tsukiyomi, a genjutsu capable of entrapping the entire world in a dream state, forcing all living beings into a single continuous illusion under the user's control. This technique allows the user to manipulate the dreams of every person ensnared, effectively turning them into lifeless bodies for harvesting chakra. Kaguya Otsutsuki, the original wielder of the Rinne Sharingan, used it to subjugate humanity and create an army of white Zetsu from those trapped in the genjutsu, demonstrating the dojutsu's capacity for total domination and control. Using this ability, Kaguya can transport herself and those in her vicinity to a series of alternate dimensions. The Rinne Sharingan represents the pinnacle of ocular power, merging the abilities of the Rinnegan and the Sharingan into a tool of unparalleled influence, capable of shaping the entire world according to its user's will. Ranmaru's unique dojutsu is marked by his glowing red eyes, which grant enhanced perception similar to the Byakugan, including the ability to see through objects, detect hidden individuals, and observe chakra. However, Ranmaru's dojutsu possesses additional capabilities, such as the ability to cast illusions that can deceive enemies by creating false images, also capable of masking the presence of people and objects, or simulating life signs in the dead. Upon encountering Raiga, Ranmaru admits that he could read his innermost thoughts. In addition to this, Ranmaru is able to transfer part of his own life force to completely heal someone who is mostly dead. The Senrigan, meaning clairvoyance, is a dojutsu that allows the user to project their consciousness across space and time, observing events occurring in real time, or delving into the past up until the moment of their birth. This ability transcends physical and dimensional barriers, enabling the user to gain insights and intelligence that would otherwise be inaccessible. The Senrigan's unique power lies in its ability to provide information without physical presence, allowing the user to witness battles, covert meetings, or other critical events without ever being detected. However, the dojutsu's limitations are defined by the user's own understanding and knowledge. They can observe but may not fully comprehend the implications of what they see, making accurate interpretation crucial. This ability offers a unique strategic edge, enabling its wielder to act on accurate, real-time information that can influence the outcome of conflicts. Known to be an ability of Shibai Otsutsuki, it was manifested by Ada after Amato transplanted DNA from Shibai's remains into her. The Tenseigan, meaning Reincarnation Eye, is a dojutsu that emerges when an Otsutsuki is implanted with the Byakugan of a Hyuga, merging their chakra to evolve the Byakugan into a powerful new form. The Tenseigan grants its user control over attractive and repulsive forces, and the ability to generate energy constructs and powerful chakra orbs that can nullify any ninjutsu they come into contact with. This dojutsu also enables access to the Tenseigan Chakra mode, which significantly enhances the user's physical capabilities and grants them a celestial aura of chakra that boosts their combat effectiveness. Toneri Otsutsuki's use of the Tenseigan during his battle against Naruto demonstrated the dojutsu's full might, as he manipulated the moon's trajectory to threaten Earth and unleash devastating energy blasts that could level entire landscapes. In addition to these offensive capabilities, the Tenseigan grants the user the ability to heal themselves and others, making it not only a tool for destruction, but also one of restoration. The combination of advanced chakra control, energy manipulation, and enhanced physical prowess places the Tenseigan amongst the most formidable dojutsu, with the potential to rival even the Rinnegan in terms of raw power and versatility. The Tenseigan's introduction in the last, Naruto the movie, highlighted the continued evolution of dojutsu beyond the established three great ones, showcasing the potential of merging Otsutsuki and Hyuga lineages to create entirely new forms of ocular power. Shion's dojutsu, featured in Naruto Shippuden the movie, provides her with the unique ability to foresee the future, particularly revealing the impending death of those she focuses on. This prophetic power, often triggered involuntarily, causes her eyes to take on a distinct violet pattern. Shion's foresight allows her to predict fatal outcomes, which she often struggles to alter, placing a significant emotional burden on her as she witnesses visions of unavoidable deaths. Throughout the movie, Shion's vision of Naruto's death becomes a driving force for her actions, pushing her to find ways to change the future and protect those she cares about. Her dojutsu serves as both a curse and a guide, shaping her decisions and influencing the course of events as she attempts to prevent the fates she foresees. Yome possesses a unique dojutsu that allows her to enhance her vision by dilating her pupils, enabling her to track enemies through reflections in minute water droplets. This dojutsu amplifies her perceptual abilities, turning natural elements into a network of sensors that can reveal the positions and movements of hidden foes. In combat, Yome uses this skill to anticipate enemy attacks and adjust her movements, making her exceptionally difficult to hit. The ability uses reflections to her advantage, not only provides her with superior situational awareness, but also makes her a great tracker, capable of navigating through the densest forests or darkest caves without losing sight of her target. And here are two honorable mentions that don't really count, but are worth bringing up. When Kidomaru enters the second stage of his curse seal, the eye on his forehead opens up. This eye seemingly grants him greater accuracy in his attacks, as well as what appears to be the ability to see chakra. Also in the Boruto anime, the movie character Kagemasa has a dojutsu called the Magan, which grants him the ability to paralyze individuals through sight alone. This ability was only shown in the on-screen movie though. And with that, we've covered every single dojutsu in Naruto.